Oh, good morning. Um, I discovered, yes, well, I discovered when I got banned from Twitter and um, blocked his Facebook. Uh, I found out how intense the intentions are of this trans Taliban based at Kiwi Farms. David Price, also known as Destiny Price, Feline Dark Mage, Oliver something or other. These people are sick motherfuckers who are teaming up with the neo Nazis to harm all transgender people who don't intend to get their genitals converted because they're claiming that they're not true transsexuals. Well, okay, we're not transsexual, but that does not give you any authority to erase to deny our validity as trans feminine people or trans masculine people. That just because I have a penis and I'm keeping it does not make me not a transgender person. That's not the way it works. The transgender was coined in the first place and embraced by the transsexuals because of all the negative connotations of the term transsexual that were arising. But you can't go and monopolize the term for yourself because there's all these other these binary non-conforming expressions. And yes, cross-dressers are transgender too. So drag queens, that's a form of transgender. Transvestism, all these things got lumped together under transgender. I'm intersex and have gender dysphoria. That makes me transgender. I don't need, it's not necessary for me to get my genitals modified in order for me to be transgender. So anyway, this David Price is claimed to have some relationship with the Charleston Sheriff's Department as a former employee. So I'm going to check on that this morning. Basically, hi Joe. Yeah, I do. I even bought a battery for it yesterday, but I haven't I haven't put it in. Well, we're gonna call the Charleston Police Department, find out about D Price. So that's some piece of work. The trans Taliban, man, they're trainier than thou, motherfuckers. You got to be transgender this way, and if you're not, you're not real. Eat shit. Chimp burgers, you're an asshole. You tell me about what happened in Portland, man. I heard you were stalking transgender women in Portland, huh? You fap on them while they're in person, or just when you're looking at them online. Skeevy pervert. That Chimp Burgers is the asshole that started my thread. I'll just call her. I don't feel like fucking texting this morning. Oh, go ahead. Go the fuck ahead. See, that's not rational. You don't have a victim. You're making up crazy shit that didn't happen, and you don't have a victim. And it's 35 years later, and they can't file on me from Charleston. I'm sorry. You're an idiot. Get a life that doesn't involve stalking transgender people so you can get your rocks off. Yeah.
You have reached the voicemail box.
So who are you stalking these days, Chimp? How come you like them trannies so much? Is there something, some sexual thing for you? Do you get excited? Do transgender people get you excited? I'm not your brother, you piece of shit. Go ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. You're an idiot. They listen to people like you and laugh at it and feel sorry for you. I'm not your brother, you fucking skeety ghetto piece of shit. You're just a ghetto pervert, dude. Bye now. Ghetto asshole. Anyway, back to I'll be visiting with the cops as soon as my phone is charged. I'll be heading out.
Charles County Detention, can I help you?
Yes, please. I'm looking for the Human Resources Department for the sheriffs. Thank you. Hi, I'm seeking some information to confirm whether or not an individual by the name of David Price, also known as Destiny Price, a transsexual individual, was ever employed by the Charleston Sheriff's Department.
Okay, so could I ask you to repeat that? You're trying to find out if a certain person was ever employed by the sheriff's office?
Correct. There's an individual by the name of David Price claiming to be part of a highly respected and highly decorated family, that his uncle or something was a sheriff's deputy. And David himself claims to have been a reserve officer. Is that something that you do?
We do have reserve deputies, and you say his name is David Price?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you have a time when that person was out?
No, ma'am.
Okay, could you hold on? I'll check the records.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now we find out what kind of a liar Dee Dee is. Probably should check with the mental health unit. They probably got a fucking jacket on him, fucking five inches thick. more than likely miss you back from the future. What you did wrong was you woke up this morning with the intention of being an asshole. You need to put grit in there, and it needs to be done 3 times with 3 different grits. But I have a feeling you're just being an asshole, dude. I know. Yes, please.
Are you still there?
Yes, please. Okay. It's ma'am, please.
I'm checking with another office and they're having difficulty accessing your database. Is there a number where I can call you back?
Yes, please. It's 520-241-2776. And it was ma'am.
What's your name, sir?
It's ma'am, please. I'm Ms. Wasserberg, WASS.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, no big deal. I understand. I have kind of a deep voice. It's Tommy Wasserberg, WASSERBERG. And the number is 520-241-2776.
Okay, I'll call you back as soon as I get that information. Okay?
Thank you very much.
All right.
Happy day. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, you still talking?
No, I just said happy day. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hang up. I have to hang up. Let me hang up. We hang up. Okay, good. Now we call Ariana back.
Hi.
Hi, I'm streaming right now. Do you want me to get away from the camera?
I mean, I'm watching the kids right now.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm by the camera. Are you going to want to talk about things you don't want anybody to hear?
Talk about kids?
I said I'm streaming right now. Do you want me to get away from the camera?
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit. I need to talk to someone who doesn't need you hearing what she has to say. So what's up? Barbara's is a place. It's on 18th Street. There's a place called Barbara's. It's a campground. Barbara's. It's real ski. The show is called all the ski things over there. It's fun. As far as cozy camping spots, I have no idea. The old days, we just camping. No. I don't know if that's Barbara's. There's a parking lot that charges like $10 a day or something like that. And that's even steeper. Yeah, that's even steeper than Barbara's because it for like years. There. Parking lot there. Walk back an hour across the parking lot and to a little woods area and you're in this other parking lot. They sell some things. Yeah, that's no views. That's like big time. There's big time road. Real big time bills. Yeah, that corner of Howard Johnson's is by CIA. Drug traffickers. You know where at the Howard Johnson's he sets up? Because that's a big show. Oh. An egg or a bird? Is he okay? Is that pain or anger? talking to me? You're breaking up. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Are you talking to me? Yeah, it's that pain or anger. It's that pain or anger she's crying from. I gotta take this call. Later. I gotta take a call. I'll call you back a little later. Hello. What? Oh, boy. Why? People are harming me. Nah. Ay, 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 ay. So we had to take a call back from the sheriffs. My bet is that he doesn't. He has never worked for him. So we have a rock tumbler. You may have to get yourself some really fine grit, like 25 hundredths, a quarter or half micron, and hand polish them with a rotary tool and a ball. You might have to do the last stage like I do. Like I'm. You might have to get some polish and do it like that by hand. Yeah, yeah, and you want to use. There's two different kinds. There's these. I'm out of the ones that are good. Don't get these. They're just big balls of cotton, and they fall apart fast on the stone. There's ones that are layers of cloth. You want to get. It's a 1-inch cloth buffing wheel, and they aren't cheap. It costs you. It costs. I forget. Um, I just ordered some. Let me see what that cost. Um, for, I think there were only a dozen of them. Yeah, $1 a piece. They're $1 a piece, 10 for $10. I probably, if you buy them by the 100, they're probably going to be more like 50 cents. As a matter of fact, I probably should contact this guy. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those days. I feel it coming. Y'all think I'm hacking up lung? It's coming from my brain into my sinuses and then dripping down my throat is what you're hearing. I've had it all my life. So, stop with this COPD shit. I'm like really sick of that shit because it's not what's going on. My lungs are very strong or I wouldn't be able to play the saxophone. Yeah, I bought a phone that wasn't right, and now they're telling me, oh yeah, you can. We'll give you a 30% refund, and you can take it to the local store to fix it. No, fuck you. You're taking it back and giving me a full refund. They don't want to. They don't want me to ship it back. It's a Chinese factory. They're turning out generic phones. They don't want it back. They need to just fucking refund it. That's what the other one that sent me a fucked up phone. That's all they did. They just refunded. Didn't even have me send it back to them. Oh, it's my pleasure, man. Good luck with it. Yeah, I caught on a big machine. Oh, you want a hot tip for the Dremel? 'Cause you can turn those tumbles into cabochons real easily. Um, what I do with it? Shit, what do I do with the package of them? Anyway, these come in a package of 3. This is a 2-inch wheel, and there's one. This one is just great for, you know. I'll just hold the stone, and I'll stick the thing in my lap, and I'll hold the stone and work it on the wheel. This is real good for smaller stones. You can't do much with big stones with it except clean them up. So what was I doing? I need to talk to Ariana. I need to call her back. I probably should. Something was going on in her. She's taking care of her friend's kids, and one of them was throwing a tantrum. Well, she was trying to talk to me. Yeah, my breathing problem starts up here, not in my lungs. That's where it always has. And there's a reason for that. It's dust and pollen issues. That fucking. I'm not gonna rise to this shit. I'm not gonna take your baits, boys. So don't, you know. You're exploiting my honesty. That's what you do. I'm not gullible. I'm honest. I assume people are gonna be honest, and I respond to them honestly. So, see if anything's going on there. No, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm an intersex person. I really don't give a fuck what you think. I'm an intersex person. You don't like the way I'm not a transsexual trying to convince anybody that I'm a woman. Fucking idiots. So I'm a totally different kind of person than you think, than you're projecting on me. I'm not like D. Price. I'm not wishing to get my dick turned inside out. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman either. Intersex, a trans feminine male. These things happen. Excuse me. So which one of you is neural? You know, talk to me here, asshole. I don't want to have to go back and forth. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman, but I'm not a man. I'm intersex. Okay? Go learn about intersex. You know, quit erasing us. We're the most erased people. We're mutilated at birth, totally denied ourselves all our lives, and then we come out into the LGBT community and they're all playing their fucking games. Oh, you're not real, or you're damaged, you know, or you're not damaged, you know, depending on, you know, I don't have any deformities, or at least if I did, they've corrected them. Fuck you, transphobic pieces of shit. And the transphobia within the LGBT community is worse than I see in the cis community. Straight people treat me better than queers. How about that? Well, straight people have no problem. Oh yeah, I'm a woman with a penis. Oh, okay, that makes sense. The queers all got to argue. Queers got to all put each other down. That D, I should unblock him so that he can come and yell at me and I can laugh at that. I mean, that's just sick shit. It's projecting denial of your own self-loathing to bolster your self-esteem. Get a jolt of schadenfreude out of pissing somebody off. Makes you feel big and bad. So somebody that the person that usually calls me is a guy who calls himself Israel. He called just now to say abort the mission. Well, I don't know what mission he's talking about aborting. No, this is me. This is my studio. Anybody want to buy a rock? You know, that's what I'm here for. It's to sell stones and like entertain commentary on the news. Just shooting the shit, helping somebody with their rock tumbler. No, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to fight with trolls. I'm not here to talk about things that happened 35 years ago in my life. So let's see if there's anything like worth about in my feeds. Put a little Ariana's music on in the background. She's really very prolific. Check out Found Objects of Desire. You'll find I don't know what she's got besides Mushroom Mortuary with tracks from me in there. But that's happening. Here's the link to her Bandcamp site. Where's her whole page? This is just that one album. Where's the rest of the albums? Oh, here they are. And this is the new one. No Gap Deep Enough. She tangles through the mist in the pines with a bottle of wine, the son of love. Way of the Fairy Ring Strangers. Ari's really a beautiful soul. I love her so much. And we have such wonderful times together. Do really great things, you know, fun things, and out in the woods and at parties and concerts and stuff. And we worked a gem show together. She's gonna be here soon. But anyway, here's Ariana's music. Let's give it a little more volume because I don't really want to be speaking right now. Oh, that's plenty of volume. Hello. Report what? God, you're all a bunch of fucking candidates for retroactive abortions. Report what? Report being on the internet talking live while you people are trying to destroy my life? Fuck you. I'm gonna take you all down. Camping spots. You're probably best off right in the backyard. Oh, not a problem, and we can fix you up with a key to the apartment. You know, just walk up with you walk right in and use the bathroom and fix it. Well, you work back in the backyard. There's plenty of room for to set up behind the camp. Um, Transit works that the way it usually works is people show up here and stay 1 to 3 days. You probably just out in there. I'll bet if you went straight down 22nd Street toward A Mountain, past A Mountain, you're gonna find something down that way pretty quickly. Somewhere that way is where I think you're gonna find a place for you to safely camp. Down 22nd Street, down that direction. That's where you're gonna find it. Yeah, but not there's a lot of development there and high ticket. So if you go to the Star Pass goes off to the right, correct? And I forget, just don't take the turn from Star Pass and stay on that road and see what happens. The saguaro forest isn't far. There's a part of the saguaro that's close to town. Oh, that's I'll bet one thing you could do. There's a lot of natives that camp around St. Peter Park here. The park right down the street. There's a bunch of natives. Yeah, there's a bunch of natives. I'll bet if you talk to them, they can tell you exactly where to go. Somewhere close. But Santa Rita. Yeah, yeah, it's right. And there's a bunch of neighbors. I don't either, but I'll start. I'll start asking. I'll tell them what's up. I'm gonna tell them. No, I have a good feel for it. I have a pretty good feel for it. Uh, Mickey, and Joseph. I'll ask Joseph. Yeah, oh, I can't ask Joseph. You ask Joseph. Like, I'm locked. I'm locked out. Yeah, yeah. Diesel been stalking you, asshole. And then Pete Price, we have to do something about Pete Price. And that whole mess, stranger than down on police motherfuckers. Yeah, well, these are the people. These are the people that are causing the harm. Is transsexuals who are denied the validity of every other transgender person. That's what's going on in human farms. Well, I just discovered it. This deep price person has been stopping me in the background all along. Finally opened his mouth. Yeah, I sure did. That's a man. He's an insane transgender person. How's that? No, he's gender dysphoric. They, I would call him they. He is wrong. It's a they. He's gender dysphoric, and he's been fighting with their father all their life. Charleston, South Carolina. Total fucking redneck, insane shit. And now they're out there. There's several of them. There's one named Oliver something or other that calls themselves Feline Dark Mage. There's several of them, and they're declaring, they're critical shit. They're taking their side. They're saying they're fetishists. Passing privilege. They're pretty enough. They're sexy enough to back to, and they're stupid enough to be manipulated into attacking people like me, or Sidney Jones, or anybody else that they're attacking. Wait till you see some of the shit. I'll send it to you. I did send it to you. I think it's. Yeah, I don't either. I use Jet Show time. I'll pass that along because you're that Marilyn Manson looking shrew. Yeah, and they're sanctimonious, and using the word tranny and true, real demeaning female, all that shit, as if that's the proper terminology. The fuck she doesn't. She's a true transsexual and everybody else isn't. They're all transsexual, pretty much. They all qualify. They all qualify. They're not somebody to attack. They're true transsexuals. They're the pioneers. They're the ones that set the stage.
Yeah, we're way past that kind of argument. I mean, somebody like, again, it's like not our kind of backward. They're
Yeah, I know. Well, what they're trying to do is they fought for years. Well, they fought for years and years for the access to the procedures by medicalizing the condition. So here comes all the other people saying, "Hey, wait a minute, we're not so sick that we have to consider our genitals to be cancerous growths. It's not. We're not mentally ill. This is just the way we are. What the fuck is the current feeling in in the activism in terms of access to healthcare? It's like, wait a minute, you're
it would be beneficial for them to expand their views a little bit.
well, yeah.
What's considered.
Well, but they say it's just a bunch of feminist propaganda. All these other genders, and they're denying history. Their at least the third gender has been acknowledged in just about every culture throughout time. And sometimes they love us, and sometimes they hate us. And we've been struggling in America for 50 years now. Well, it's 1969 is when the shot glasses flew.
I'm sorry, 50 years this year.
It's been 50 years this year, and it was the trans people that started it.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know the name of the trans man? There were three of them. There was Sylvia, Marsha, and a man. There was a trans man. Yeah, and we've always taken the lumps, and here they are telling us that we're not real. Got assholes like Milo out there supporting the TERFs, neo-Nazis, and they're trying to legislate us out of existence. Some countries are trying to execute us. Brazil is in big trouble right now.
Yeah, I know.
Big fucking trouble. First thing he did was remove all protections for LGBT.
Yeah, I mean,
and it was already open season on trans sex workers. There's been at least 250 of them every year.
I know a couple gender variant folks in Brazil. That's the last place I know I've heard that they were, and I wonder if they're okay.
Well, I need to be charged. I need to be.
Yeah. Maybe it depends on what part of the state, part of the nation you're in, kind of like the U.S.
I'm sure. The U.S. there are safe havens in every state.
Yes.
There are safe places for trans people in every state, and solid community in every state now.
What are we laying down now? Laying down a bit easier, but that's actually not very safe for you. Come on. Trying to play this forest and talk with you at the same time. Natalia's watching TV.
What is a big ups liquid rich? I said, huh? I was just checking the chat on my screen real quick. See who was here, see what they were saying. I need to be charging my phone right now because I want to hit the street with a full charge.
Yeah, okay. Well, good luck out there.
Yeah, thanks. I'm really going to meet with the police.
We are going to be hitting the road on, I'm sorry to say I haven't really done any of that. Any of the rapping or any of that.
It's okay. It's okay. I have adequate, as things are now, I have adequate. So all I really need to do is get some new display trays and clean things up.
Okay. There's a few things I wanted to do. Get the Blu-rays, make little earrings out of those. I want to do some earrings.
Earrings is what I want to really concentrate on earrings. I've got probably about 50 pairs here set out for Christmas.
Maybe we can just do them throughout the show.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll need to be doing them throughout the show, girlfriend. I say hopefully we'll need to be doing them throughout the show.
The other thing is and then there's this sort of sterling silver ones. I don't know. They seem to. They're not sterling silver. They're silver plated, but we still have them. We can do stuff with them. I want to get a few actual sterling though.
Did you?
For her, yeah. I need to.
I have this. That's something I need to do. I need to take. I need to take those earrings in to the jeweler and ask him to test them, see whether they're plate or solid.
Okay.
That reminded me because I've been operating under for years. But I bought 1,000 of them a couple of years ago.
Oh wow! Hey, no.
And I thought they were. I thought I bought sterling. A fucking 1,000 of these things. And if they're plate, you need to get sterling. I can't be selling sterling for $30 on plate.
Yeah, that's too much. Hey, have you talked to Arden lately?
No. Whenever I call Arden, she's like tied up. I'll call you back later, and then she never does. And I don't chase people. 3 times a year out.
The last time I messaged with her, I asked her for something, and if she's still gonna need a spot, and with she's kind of like she responded, I think I want to try to get a spot at all the booths, at as many booths as possible. And okay, just let us know.
Sure,
and
right?
then I asked her about gourds, and she was like, yeah, something. Like, that's literally what she said, yeah, or something. Or like, something cool. Like, she doesn't really, maybe she's just frazzled right now. So frazzled that she can't even respond properly.
She's been frazzled.
Maybe that's like
she gets frazzled.
Yeah.
She's always been that way.
So I don't know.
And from what I understand, I don't know. It wouldn't hurt to have them. You have a few pieces here. You've got a gourd that's kind of like open on the top for holding things in it, and a gourd that's just painted. Yeah, there's a big rattle. And there's a big jaw that are sitting here. And then the mask is here, and the African guitar. I mean, we have, I've got that one table full of collectible stuff that'll work if we want to bring in.
Skull helmets. And
Oh God! These Kiwi farmers are coming on my. You're a man. A lot of Kiwis. It's like, look, I'm an intersex person. I'm not trying to, I look at myself and realize, I'm agender. I'm not, or bigender, one or the other. Agender, I think, fits better. People will tell me, I don't really think of you as Tommy the guy or Tommy the girl. I think of you as Tommy.
I got a couple folks like that. Whatever it is.
Well, right. Well, there's this, it's this expectations of a certain, behavior and attire of males and behavior and attire of females. That is bullshit. And this is what gender nonconformance is about. It's like, no, I'm not that way. This is me, and this is how I'm comfortable and with myself. And fuck off. Don't be Tom and me. Nobody ever called me Tom. Yeah, I'm not Tom. My name has been legally changed from Thomas. Nobody ever called me Tom when I was a child or growing up. I was always Tommy or Thomas. Tom is just Tom, somebody's pervert uncle is what I used to tell people.
I think it is lunchtime.
You're dealing with angry baby. Go deal with angry baby. I'll talk to you later.
What?
I said, go deal with angry baby.
Yeah, Yeah. Well, when it's Tanya is on the side, but
Yeah.
she's kind of demanding though.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are driving? You're driving here?
No, we're not driving. We're at the house.
No. When you come this way, you're going to drive.
That's right. That's the other thing. We're driving across. We're trying to make it a 4-day trip. We arrive on the 13th daytime, which means it's going to be hard to carry on the 10th. We got a couple like 3 camping spots that we planned. On the way, one in West Georgia, one in Texas, and then one in New Mexico. Hopefully there'll be 3 of us. There'll be myself, Vivian, and you may know her, Dawn Marie, and Greg. And Greg is
so Vivian is Dawn Marie.
yes.
Gotcha. And all both of them are going to be wanting to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I'll just go over and talk to Mario on the 14th.
Yeah, that's the idea. We're gonna meet him on the 14th and see where it goes.
I thought you said you're not going to be there until the 15th.
What? He's not gonna be there until the 15th?
No, you're not going to be here until the 15th.
Oh, I don't know. I said we're gonna try to be here the 13th.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the goal.
Gotcha.
So, it's all the things that we're trying to do right now. It's pretty important that we start work on the 14th. But
Okay.
we'll see. So it will, I guess our destination is still going to be replacement first, although I'd like to get there early enough that we can make decisions and figure out what we need to do. So, yeah, I will send you a message again before we'll be bringing some stuff, but probably nothing that you wouldn't expect.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's like I don't know, like stones, all the things that I've already had, like my stone stuff from Raleigh, Coors. I was thinking of something else and I just forgot, but I don't have a chance to figure out anything on the way.
I have nowhere near enough to fill all my tables.
Right. Well, we'll just be adding on to a supplement with El Paso Pup Shops.
Right.
That'd be good. I will contact Mario again when we're on the way to make sure things are still good on that way.
Hello, Bob.
At the start of the 14th, and I guess just we'll message each other with stuff.
Brazil is about. I gotta go. I got Joe talking shit. Joe, you're a fucking conservatard. Brazil just elected a fascist that's going to tear down the rainforest and kill all the indigenous people and queers. That's a golden age for white people. White nationalism is what just got elected in Brazil, dude. Oh, Joe, you bird of prey. You haven't ever met the AMBs.
No, I don't understand.
The one. Well, he said Brazil is about to enter into a golden age. When he heard me talking about Brazil into the chat,
Brazil is about to enter its golden age.
Yeah, Brazil is about to enter the fucking dark ages.
Yes, they have no idea. But that's typical white nationalism.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got thrown off of Twitter for.
Yeah.
Was saying that Zionism is nothing but white nationalism for Jews. You should see what they've done to the native Jews there. There were 50,000 of them displaced in the Nakba in 1948, the native Jews. And then there were 8 of them that were killed when they massacred the Sabra and Shatila camp. There were 8 Jews in there that got killed. You Arabic Jews, black Jews, you see what they're doing to the black Jews over there? They're trying to get them to. They're out in the street handing condoms. They don't want them breeding.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's like, excuse me, Jewish is not a nationality. It's certainly not exclusively white people. There's Chinese Jews.
That's right. Mexican Jews.
Mexican Jews? Yeah, I know a Mexican Jew, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I do too. And then Puerto Rican Jews.
Uh-huh. We're everywhere. Yeah, and you know, the essence of Judaism is the essence of Judaism is about treating everybody else the way you want to be treated, embracing the oneness of the universe, recognizing your place in it, and being kind to everything. Make everything as happy as you possibly can. That's what it means to be a Jew. It's all about contentment. Go read Ecclesiastes, the book of Ecclesiastes. It's Solomon's saying it's all vanity. It's all chasing after wind. Everything but contentment. You know, be kind to yourself and kind to everything else.
Yeah, that's right. On the kindness. Oh yeah. Thank you for playing. That's how you went to the Robin Middles today. Okay.
I've been like doing the ramen thing and I throw out their seasonings and put in my own. I just use the noodles. But anyway, I need to, you know, I'm walking around with the phone and I need to have it plugged in.
Okay, I gotta get going too.
All right, yeah, I was staying out of range of the camera so it couldn't hear you, but the phone's getting.
We'll just talk about later.
Okay, bye-bye. Happy day.
Okay, happy day.
All right, I'm back. Ariana doesn't particularly want our conversations heard on the phone, on my streams. Hi, Bob. What's happening? Aye. Well, let's see what's going on at asshole land. You know, so oh shit. It's not gonna be. This sucker's not gonna be charged until 11 o'clock. Let's see if D is giving us more gems. D's on a manic break. I don't think he went to sleep last night. Bay went to sleep last night. I'm going to read this to you, folks. Here's D. Price. This is one really sad piece of work. She's a Stockholm Syndrome slave of Sneasel in that crowd. Being, she, feline dark mage. These are frustrated pre-ops who can't get the surgery, who are trying to deny the validity of every other transgender person because they need to have the condition pathologized. It has to be a pathology. It can't be a natural thing that happened. It's a deformity that they need corrected. Fuck you. Fuck all of you transsexuals who think that way. Let's hear. Oh, I'm sure it went down with him calling you son, seeing as you already said you love being a guy. I never said I loved being a guy. And did well in school, played sports, and had a girlfriend all the way up to that junior college that was really a trade school you call a university. Ha 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 ha. It's called the Harvard of the South, baby. The trade's good. The University of Tampa has got quite a good academic reputation, asshole. This person dropped out. There's a college dropout that's talking to me. Watching you admit to raping a little girl and molesting female dogs and to try and brush it off as nothing really big. That is just gross. It is slime like you that is the dregs of society. You try to project it on others, but the truth is out there. Your videos talk of the lustful perversion of touching a young girl and just as much as slimy lust of touching a female dog. Slimy lust, the dog would demand that somebody get her off. If I wouldn't do it for her, she'd go and stick her pussy in somebody else's face. So don't give me that shit. It was the dog wanted somebody to jerk her off, and we accommodated her, period. My videos show me caring for my kids. Your videos show some freaky shit, what your videos show. Caring for my kids, and while it's not about some sexual perversion, and while most are not about trans issues, really only a few are. But there is a big difference in my channel and yours. Yeah, you only have a few videos on it. Even my Twitter was clean, even though I did fight TERFs and mostly trenders. I think this is a stock one of hers. I think this is the second time I've seen this. See, this is one thing. They knew I was transsexual and did not buy into the transgender agenda. There is a massive difference. It gets more distorted as we are silenced, and we will not be silenced. You're mentally ill, okay? And I'm trying to advocate for you people to say that, well, if somebody feels like they need to get their genitals modified, that's not a mental illness, it's a medical condition. Because I suffer from the same medical condition, okay, and have all my life. You will not take our stories and try to say you went through the same thing. The fuck I won't, because I did. I just didn't fight back. I played along. I wasn't happy about playing along, but I played along. I didn't fight back. I didn't try to, pretend to be, I didn't try to, deny my female nature. I played along. And if anything, today, I'm agender because I was forced to be male for so long. I had to suppress my innate female behaviors to get there, to pass as a man. Funny how you talked about love. I didn't. And my father didn't. And he wasn't proud of me. And I wasn't a big dude. You don't know how to read. You just have this vision. It's not even worth reading. I didn't love being a guy. I wasn't a big bad pervert. You're sick. You're just one sick piece of shit, Mr. David Price. Sick motherfucker. Hey, Bob. little coffee. Some sick shit. You're one sick ass motherfucker. One sick ass motherfucker. That's unbelievable. Unfucking real. Let's see what else this idiot's got to say today. I see some more rage typing, Dee Dee. I'm not going to read that shit. She's just insane. That's, that's just insane. Do we have any requests this morning? Because I'm just waiting on my phone to charge up, and then I'm leaving for a few hours. Um, yeah, you're trans Taliban, you piece of shit. You're a brainwashed. Like you're an insane. You're a college dropout. You did not graduate. Oh no, not a college dropout. No, it was called lost my loans and job. You lost your job because you're fucking insane, and you threw a tantrum on the work site. Did not get to go to medical school, but that was because I'm a bitch. He said something, and I said something back, and he sprayed me the bastard. Ah, poor baby. What a fool. What a fool. This is some really sorry shit. This is some really sorry shit. When was the last time you slept, D? That's deranged and delusional. um, um, It's at 38% right now. Always police headquarters. Oh shit. Oh, I'll be there. Gosh, I wish you like another business. down with them today. I will sit down with them today, dude. I'm probably not going to get there until after lunch. I mean, I'm definitely not at this point. They totally don't laugh at me. They're just, there's nothing they can do. Ah ha 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 ha. Kind of low on rolling paper, huh? I even have a piece there. No, I'm just going to put the whole one. When I talk about trolling somebody and have them hit it hard, Dave just started a thread at another message board. Probably did the same thing at Kiwi Farms. But you know, it's about this tranny and now shit. Transsexual. Here's what I just wrote in his AMB. There's ha ha. Tom is on live stream calling me Sneasel's slave, and I am the trans Taliban now. Ooh, I'm a scary terrorist. A trans mom and grandmother is a terrorist now and a slave to Kiwi Farms and AMB. Yeah, you are. You are. And your family is kinky. Your grandmother, you're delusional about your relationship to those people, and they're criminals. That you talk about her having been in prison. Why, Tommy boy? Because I find them credible and sane with the justice for the small girls and dogs of America. I'm not even gonna go there, you fucking idiot. It's so comical, and he is really going to give me hell not. Yes, I'm gonna fuck your world up, boy. Oh, boss says, what should I do knowing I'm a slave and all, and I'm so mentally deranged and I'm brainwashed by a bunch of government psyops soldiers out to get Tommy Charter boy, dog boy. Dave, when was the last time you slept? You've been rage typing for 2 days, dude. 2 fucking days you've been rage typing. Oh, look, D here. I thought I had you blocked, asshole. I have 2 of them. They get washed every couple of weeks. You're out of here. You're not welcome here. Go run your mouth somewhere else. Holland, if I thought I could have sworn I blocked you, what do you have, multiple accounts? You're not welcome in my space, D. Go rage type to some asshole somewhere else. Oh my God, look at this. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, your channel has 3 videos on it, all creepy, weird shit. Bye now. You're blocked. How in the fuck can you be? What the hell is going on here? Is there another one of these? We got 15 of them. Yeah, you got tons of them. So now we got to block every fucking deep price in town. Oh, Jesus. Sending, transsexuals need to have the transgender condition to be a disease so that they can get their surgeries approved as medical necessity and their insurance paid for. Where the rest of us need to be just treated like regular folks who came out crosswired. What's so hard to understand about that? It's real hard for people to understand the transsexual mindset. Real hard. But especially when I've been like haven't shaved in when was the last time I shaved? Was yesterday afternoon or so. And I'm not happy and grinning. I mean, when I'm grinning, people have and my hair isn't clean. They'll see me as male, but all I have to do, you heard on the phone, I just said, no, I'm not male. And she's like, oh, okay. And that's, these people that have to fight about it, I don't understand that. I mean, like, what's going on? Anybody want to talk sensibly about this, or do we just have an attacking asshole? Yeah, this is just This is just a fucking idiot. Spurg some more. This is just an idiot. You're just an idiot, D. You're totally fucking insane. I've never seen anybody quite so insane. Uh, oh, good. Let me read this shit for you. This is the serious LGBT issues thread. It's a private DM. So spurt some more, Sped. I'm gonna go take a break. What did I do with my lighter? Oh, there it is. I think I'm going to really bore you people now for a while and polish some stone. Put on some nice loud music. Spur got me some more, Spad. Truscom, Mr. Price. The transgender condition has been recognized in societies for thousands of years, Mr. Price. You transsexuals aren't even anything new. And go ahead. you do not have my authorization to use my media, and this is the evidence of it. If you make a fan site, it will be defamatory and it will be taken down. If it's required to go to a court of law, I will do that. So it's Burks and Morse bed. I'm gonna pile some stone. I checked them. I'm gonna smoke a hooter. Smoke a hooter and check my email and shit and get some loud music playing. What can I play without getting a shit? Let's see what Frank Ramos has. I don't want to listen to any Top Dead Center. I can live without the Grateful Dead shit. What you got? Govindas, pass. Pass. Govindas, come on. Pass on that. Come on, Govindas, I don't want that music. Well, this should be good. Oh, and the Benu. Okay. What do we want? He's got some Legion of Mario. Any requests? You're not authorized to make money off of my media, dear. This is an issue. Go team up with Duck, asshole. Trust him. Trannier now thought police idiot. When was the last time you slept, D? You've been rage typing for 2 days. What am I doing? We're looking for music. Let's hear what this is. Oh, nice. We have 2 guitars and a violin. And the sand reckoner. What do you consider overpaying for weed? I pay about $40 an ounce for Mexican commercial, 40 to 60 an ounce for Mexican commercial, $5 a gram for busted up good buds, and $10 a gram for the whole ones. What do you pay? Okay, I have it on good authority that this deep price doesn't exist. You're recorded. You're a sock puppet, according to the real deep price. Nice to have A and B available because well, I wouldn't, I live in the city. It's hard to do without. Uh, how many deep prices are there this morning? Yeah, well, I live in the city, and it's not easy to do that. Um, I'll be, I'm going to try and grow some plants this winter and see how that works out. But I live in the city. I have to buy it. So I have decent connections. I get good weed for a reasonable price, and My music supports it, no problem. Mm-hmm. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So back with the music, huh? Let's see if we can find any more deep prices. Oh, wow. I want to read. I want to read this from Ghost. This is amazing. There's a Native American sister who calls herself Rose Coyote at Facebook, spelled Kaiotii. Very adventurous young thing, real talented, brilliant young lady. A lot of fun. I met her when she was about 15, 16 years old on the street, train hopping. Um, I want to read this for you. Americans are funny, and I'm just waiting. She's about 22 now, and she's in. Um, she wasn't 15 then. She's 22 now. She was just under 18 when we met. So I remember she couldn't come in the hut because she was a minor. Um, so I was just waiting for the back. Americans are funny, and I was just waiting for the backlash comments for this one. Y'all will ignore the fact that there is. Actually, let me try and to speak it, give it in her, get close to her. Y'all will ignore the fact that there is a slum of nothing but homeless and drug infestation that's 50 square blocks huge in the heart of downtown LA, Skid Row. It's so bad that there recently was a hepatitis A outbreak because of the abundance of shit, of fucking feces. Y'all will make laws against the poor and disabled of your country, making their life difficult because they're an eyesore. Spikes under bridges so they can't sleep there, trespassing for sleeping. Jail, fines for panhandling. Jail, fines for trespassing in a public park after dark. Lock dumpsters so they can't eat or pour bleach on food. Lock public toilets. Deny the use of toilets unless you pay, etc., etc., etc. And don't even talk about homeless shelters if you've never been to one. Trust me, you'd rather sleep outside. Aho, baby, aho. The fucking homeless industrial complex. It's safer to sleep outside. There's a huge homeless population in America that you ignore. You walk right past them and ignore their existence. You call the police on them for sitting down on a sidewalk in your neighborhood. They are people, your people in your country. So here's what gets me. I find it absolutely ironic. You ignore this, even exists, and it exists in every place in America. Out of sight, out of mind. But here you are online crying about illegal immigrants seeking asylum, but you ignore our already huge problem of chronically homeless, mentally ill slums of people right outside your home. Most of these people are disabled mentally and need help. They can't get on their feet. They really suffer and are stomped on by society. It's rough out there. Rape, violence, illness, imprisonment, disease, death from exposure, etc. Where's the outcry? You call yourself humanitarians? Would you even care about illegal immigration if it wasn't popular media discussion? Or would you ignore it like every other issue so blatantly in front of you? You want to bring more poverty into the States? In a classist system, let's be real once. You're poor, it's very difficult to get from poverty to stability. If you've never been poor, don't talk about it like it's easy. You have no idea. Walk outside your door, those people that are systematically oppressed on your own soil, laws that keep them down, laws that keep the eyesore away because struggling human beings are uncomfortable for you to look at. Fix America's problems because I can tell you it's only getting worse. Good girl. What a sweetheart. What a fucking sweetheart. There ought to be an institution full of Thorazine for what people? Oh, this is bad. Yeah. This is bad. Look, sock puppet. You're probably a Sneasel sock. Bathhouse Adventures with Seven's a hardcore heterosexual, and there was never any kind of thing like they're talking about between us. I'm kind of a hardcore, like, I don't have sex with penises, and none of them are going to come and be inserted into me. No, that's the way it is. If you have a penis, you're going to need to go have sex with somebody else. Well, actually, my complaint. This is where it ended up. No, I'm about to, as soon as I finish this hooter, I'm going to be polishing some stones, trust them. Oh, geez. Yeah, you're right on that. Um, it's income inequality. There's absolutely no reason why anybody on this planet should not have enough income to support them. I mean, just for being, as to be sharing in the wealth of their nations. There's no reason. I mean, this is the way egalitarian tribal society works. Is everybody has a minimum standard of living that's provided by the tribe, and then you go out and you get more on your own. This is the way it should work. And it doesn't, because you've got these elite families that have been running a perpetual war machine against the world for all these thousands of years that take priority and you have to buy everything from them. And if you can't, oh well, too bad. And people can't. There's these, there's cities. Oh, I forget which ones. Singapore, I think, is one, and Bangkok, where the slums are right up against the ultra rich high rises. They're like right there. What kind of life is that for the rich or the poor? So you're another idiot. No, if all you have is to attack me, you're not welcome. If you can't be amusing, and this is why I put up with A and B for so many years, is that they're at least amusing. You people are vicious. You're just fucking vicious, and I'm not gonna allow it. Especially if I have people on my channel that are really communicating with me. So fuck off. Let's see what else is going on that's interesting. I really don't even want to their whole reality. All these people that are fighting, over the just two genders thing. It's like, that's a diversion. It's a distraction. Um, People want to know. People want to get to know transgender people. They want to get to know themselves. They want to get to know their own inner feelings and how to express them outwardly without being, without being all uptight about it. Trans feminine people and trans masculine people have always existed. And in some societies we're loved and revered, and in other societies they want to exterminate us. And in America, Larry and I were talking about it a little bit earlier. It's like we threw the first fucking shot glasses at this is the 50th year this year, kids. This is 50 years of stonewalling, and it was the trans people that started it. Two trans women and a trans man started it. Here's an interesting. Wow. Here's an interesting opinion by Lexicans. Under President Trump, LGBT people, in particular trans people, are already among America's living dead. Now, President Trump's emergency buffoonery threatens the well-being of everyone else and perhaps a destroyed country before 2020. Folks, it's time for President Pence. That's scary. We have the means now to keep him in check with investigations until we can clean house in 2020. With the Democrats holding the House, no anti-LGBT legislation is passable. Spare me the handmaid tales. We're already there. Good. Lexi's a beauty. She's just wonderful. She does American Sign Language affirmation videos. Telling trans people, deaf trans people, that it's okay. Let's see. This is where we need to be, as positive. Our time is, wave that flag. Wave your flag. We are real. We've always been here. We're not going away. Most of us are just regular folks. Yeah, we have some like real kinky, strange ones, and we have some like really mentally unhinged ones. But then all demographics do. I need to get some water. Contact the priorities. Okay. I'm really like need to.
Thank you for calling to Police Department. If this is an emergency or you need immediate police response, please hang up and dial 911. If you need to make a report that is not an emergency, please press 1. If you need to obtain a copy of
Oh, your bitch is not answering. Shit.
Perfectionist is not available. Record your message after the tone.
No, I
When you're
won't.
finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options. Immediate police response, please hang up and dial 911. Tucson Police Central Investigations Division.
All right. Could you give me the extension for internal affairs, please?
Oh, all right. You would like that number?
Yeah, I guess I have there's open reports that I'm communicating with them about, and I just when I call and ask for them through your desk, it's like it's like so better I should just call them directly. Four 4426.
Yeah, let me make sure that's correct.
Now, let's make sure it's correct because I want to dial it myself so I have it in my phone.
Please, Office of Professional Standards, this is Gina.
Hi, Gina. This is Tommy Wasserberg calling. I guess the order of inquiry here is Brady, Peterson, Erdman.
Okay, I can let you talk to Peterson. The other two are not here on Mondays.
Okay.
Will that work?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Thank you.
Okay, I'll transfer you. Hold on. Hold on, weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, I had to find him first, so I'm going to transfer you back there. Hold on.
Thanks. This phone's going to drive me crazy. Sometimes it works, and sometimes they're like, "I can't hear you. I can't hear you." It's probably somebody messing with the connection. Somebody that's monitoring me messing with the connection. The phone probably works just fine. I'll call. Hello, Sergeant Peterson.
Yes.
It's Tommy Wasserberg calling. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, better and better, mostly.
You're real faint.
Okay, my phone is defective.
Oh, okay, I can hear you a little bit better now.
Okay, yeah. Just turn the volume up, and I need to concentrate on keeping my face right by the microphone.
Okay, what's going on? What can I do for you?
Well, you're familiar with what's the ongoing issue, yeah?
I know we talked. It's been a while since I talked to you.
Right.
There was some harassment stuff last time.
It's organized cybercrime.
Yes.
Organized cyberbullying. 2 websites, several LLCs, bunch of individuals. They're escalating. They are out to ruin my web presence. There's 2 reports in process about phone calls, threatening phone calls, and a threatening confrontation on the street that I have apparently not been assigned. My complaint to the TPD is discrimination. I don't know if it's for political reasons or because I'm transgender and considered mentally ill or what, but I'm being discriminated against. And I have this organized crime syndicate, 2 of them, harassing me online, destroying my web presence. They've gotten my Twitter account suspended, and they've got me blocked at Facebook now for a month.
So Facebook blocked you?
Yeah, they're stalking me, and they gang report. They put in reports on anything they think they can get me blocked for.
Okay.
They're cutting down my right to free speech. My civil rights are being totally violated by these people. They're defaming me. They're trying to label me a pedophile dog fucker based on distortions of two aspects of my life. That ancient history of my life, distortions of it. I'm a pedophile dog fucker today. Okay. Now there are 3 individuals. I just sent. I just sent something to the chief. It was addressed to the chief, Magnus, Kazmerzak, and Golden. Matt Golden. Matt Golden.
Okay.
Matt Golden. It was emailed to them yesterday.
Okay.
With screen caps of these individuals gloating about getting me shut down. And I don't know. I don't think I sent the email message, but I think I mentioned it. The admin of one of the sites, the site that's been on my shit for 10 years, one of the admins is ready to witness that he observes the conspiracy to harm me.
So the admin at the site is going to be a witness for you?
Yes. Yes, there is somebody who will testify that there is a conspiracy to harm me.
And who is this person?
His name is Joe DiBiase, Dibiasi.
And what's the way to contact him?
He's Birdo Prey 5, BIRDOPREY 5 at AOL.com.
Prey 5 at AOL.
And he's the owner of JUOT.net. It's like a Jeep users something or other .net.
He's the owner of what?
It's a discussion forum for Jeep users called JUOT.net.
Okay, for Jeep users?
Jeep, the car, Jeep.
Oh.
Jeep Cherokee.
Okay.
Wrangler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the owner of that. The basic issue that needs to be addressed by Congress, actually, is organized cyberbullying and the targeting of dissidents. It's being funded by extremist right-wing extremism, Zionist right-wingers. It's real, like they're harming people. There have been 7 suicides caused by this kiwi farms. One of them sent me a message saying, "Kill yourself this year so we can have a hat trick," because they killed 2. They got 2 this year to kill themselves. There were 2 school shootings.
Okay.
That these people were responsible for, and I have multiple plaintiffs to bring with me. I went to, and this is my complaint against the TPD. I went to Scott, Lieutenant Scott, and laid it out to him what was going on. You know, I brought this from Chicago. This has been going on since 1999. I brought it to Scott, and Scott said, "Okay, you know, we can't do anything. We'll let you know. We're going to act as a reporting agency," is what the arrangement was. And we'll investigate the complaints. They never did. They handed it off to Winsky. Winsky filed 4 falsified psych petitions. The last one was so bad the doctor wouldn't even sign off on it for the judge.
Okay.
The gangs after me are bragging that they own people in the police department. That this Hoffman Associates, Kevin Hoffman, and Hoffman Associates, I don't know if it's real. It probably isn't, but they claim to be involved in major crime with the cartels, sex slaving, drug manufacturer, distributor, that whole thing. They claim to be part of it. CIA, all of it is what these guys are bragging about, but they're trolls. You know, so they're pathological liars. So there's no way to, you know, give any of it any weight unless police look at it, which I don't have the tools you people do. And one of the reasons y'all have been begging off is you don't have a computer forensics team. So that's enough. I think for the current news, I need to know if there will, as soon as possible, if there is going to be any action on this. I have a witness to the conspiracy.
Okay, do you have your case numbers?
Here's one is 1-812-0504-39. And there's another one on my desk here somewhere. Here it is. 1-812-01-0641, or it could be 0441. There's kind of a smudge there.
Okay.
And those are recent, as you'll see from the number.
All right. And let's see. Tommy, it's
B-E-R-G. Berg. Wasser Berg. Not Borg.
Okay. And what's your date of birth?
3 November 1954.
And what's the phone number for you right now?
This one, 520-241-2776.
241-2776.
Mm-hmm.
What's the current address for you?
160 East 21st Street. And that's gonna
Is
be,
that a house?
it's a triplex.
Okay. And what's the zip code there?
701.
701. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So just so I've got this, your complaint is you feel your cases are not being followed up on because of discrimination, and that Sergeant Lipsky is filing false petitions on you.
There were 4 of them.
Okay. All right. You have to give me some time here. We'll call this up, and then I will give you a call back at this number. Okay?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm going to need to file against the website hosts at this point because I got a big show coming up and I can't advertise anywhere.
Oh yeah, because you do jump show, right?
Yeah, and I'm blocked. I can't advertise. I have to. I need to put a motion in for my accounts to be reinstated. So I need to know what the police are doing. as soon as possible.
All right, let me see what I can find out, and I will give you a call back.
Great.
Okay?
Thanks, Sergeant Peterson. Happy day.
Hey, do you want to write down my number?
Yes. But I need to step away from my computer because I'm live streaming and I don't want these assholes to hear it. Go ahead. Super. I'll be looking forward to the call. Will that be today, or do you think it might take longer?
I'm trying to do it today, but it's most likely tomorrow. I figure all this out.
Okay, because I'm probably just going to take off. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm going to get some air.
Okay, yeah, go enjoy your day. I will deal with you tomorrow then.
Okay, great. Thanks so much.
All right.
Happy day. Bye-bye. Well, that takes care of that. That's one of the reasons I wasn't in any big hurry. Get out of here. Okay, now back to what Lexi cans. Back to Lexi's little thing here about their argument is interesting. They're talking about the possibility of a President Pence. Did you get his phone number? You didn't answer your message yesterday, asshole. My information's public. This is a business here. My address and phone number are public information. I didn't want you to hear his phone number. I stepped away. For distortions of things I did in my past, asshole. You know, I'm not a pedophile. A single incident of improper sexual contact with a nearly adult minor is not pedophilia, and you got to really stretch to call it statutory rape when it was like two lesbians that were like in bed together that invited me in. I really just, I'm sorry. They say I want to repent and say, okay, I'm repenting for not considering in that moment of walking in after working in the hot sun all afternoon, blowing my horn for like $10, walking into two women, opening up their arms to me, start raving fucking naked, already greased. Now, come on, give me a break. That I'll repent for. I'm sorry, Lord, that I didn't think in that moment that, oh my God, Sabrina's underage. And 35 years later, you want me prosecuted for it? Namaste, motherfuckers. That's just ridiculous. It's totally fucking ridiculous. Oh, we have an unstable connection. Probably because there's so much tapping on it. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, we want to just let's just save. App saved. Okay, goodbye. Let's just go back to the inbox. Let's see what's new in there. I bet make sure it's not spam. It's spam. I like the new Outlook where you just like, it used to have to go through like this whole like procedure to get rid of something forever, and now you can just go to the junk menu, block, bye. Okay, so now I'm just gonna the cop thing was taken care of. Well, shit. Yeah, Tadlor, you're an idiot. Fuck off and die, dude. You want to worry about somebody, worry about the here and now, children being sold into sex slaving. Worry about the here and now. Worry about all these brutal rapists that are getting off without any jail time. Your obsession with this is just because you're intellectually incompetent to refute anything I'm saying about political or religious things that you are disturbing your belief system. So instead, you're trying to assassinate my character. That's all. And everybody knows it. Anybody who knows how to think, anybody who knows how to think, knows it's full of shit. They hear my story and they understand, and these things happen. These things totally fucking happen. You're not going to get this out on my channel, dude. YouTube is stopping you, and I'm going to go and look for your account and block it. I'm reporting it. Yeah, YouTube isn't going to let you post any of that nasty shit without me approving it. And I'm reporting all of it. And now I'm looking for the Tadlor channel, and I'm going to block it. Because you're just a mean, stupid asshole trying to hurt me. Bye now. You're done. You're just a fucking Kiwi farmer asshole, schadenfreude junkie, blocked user. Goodbye. Bam. Actually, let's report you for harassing me. Oh, just block it. It never lets me report. It doesn't. The report function is not working. So you're done. You're gonna need a new sock, asshole. Hi there. Yeah. I mean, I called I waited and talked to the cops before I went in. And I'm just doing my usual thing now, reading the news and hanging out. Expect a call from TPD. I gave him or email. I gave him your contact information. Um, he's a witness. He's a friendly witness for me, idiot. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, yeah, this isn't going to go on much longer because I'm going to take a break and go and get some fresh air. Ariana needs expect it. I've been telling you this is going to come for years, Joe. It's coming to you. You've been named as a witness. I haven't given him the email yet, but I told him about it. He's going to contact you. I'm telling you, this is going to happen for years. You're not deal. You're dealing with. I'm not like any of the things that you say I am. Any of the things you people have assessed. I'm a crazy old hippie artist. I'm crazy, but not insane. And I'm good. And this is an issue, an internet-wide issue. It's not just me and my butt hurt and any of that crap. This is like organized cyberbullying that keys on dissident authors and artists to interdict our ability to communicate our ideas to the general public. It's a gross violation of our First Amendment rights that's being supported and exploited. People are making money doing it. Lots of money being made doing it, costing us our livelihood. This is something that Congress needs to deal with. And I'm going to make it happen thanks to you assholes. I've been promising you this for years. I probably should make contact with Senator Sinema's people too this morning. Let's see. She's settled in. She's got. Okay, Senator Sinema, it's time for you to meet me, or your people to meet me. Where's your fucking office contact information? Congresswoman, here she is. Oh no, that's dead. She's not Sinema at house.gov anymore. She's Sinema at. Okay, they don't have her U.S. Senate. Here we go. There it is. Please call Tommy Wasserberg at 520-241-2776. Thank you very much. Happy day. Yeah, thank you, Joe. I really think you've been kept in the dark all these years, and I don't think that you're a criminal asshole. And you and Lone Wolf are the only ones who've always like been reasonably polite. Um, I really need to wash my hair. It probably lasts a while. Joe and I have known each other for 10 years now almost. Um, you know, uh, there wasn't such a serious need to harm me in the early days of my jousting with the idiots at AMBs. Um, this is something new that's come in the last few years. Let's see what smack talking is going on now. Looks like the douchebag. But I'm gonna shut this down any minute and go have something to eat and then go hang out in the park for a while. I'm on a mission for Ariana today. Well, that's right. I have that douchebag blocked. I'm not even gonna let him know I have him blocked. I'll wait until he complains so I can laugh at that. That's Taliban. Trannier than thou thought police. The people are being confrontational about transgender rights with people. Being real fucking upfront and violent and aggressive. That's the trans Taliban. The trannier now shit. That's trans Taliban. So here's deep. Yeah, this is going on. I'm not going to read your shit out loud. Mr. Price, you're demented, delusional, and deranged. My spurging is supposed to be comical. I'm a comic. I'm a humorist. I overcame the mental anguish of having the wrong shit down there by being a funny person, by being entertaining, by being kind to people, by not being demanding. Fuck off and die. You're just an asshole. You're just a mean, stupid asshole who hates himself, been fighting with your father all your life. Just just go die. Because take your self-loathing. Stop projecting your self-loathing all over the world. Everywhere I look, it's like, oh, I'm brilliant. I understand science. You don't. You're ugly. I'm beautiful. You're fucking nuts. Sure thing, Clarence. So here's Sneasel. Is this a new thread or is this just a comment in the old thread? uh, yeah, it's a comment in the old thread. Here's Sneasel. So let me get this straight. The cops have done nothing about your hundreds of complaints against Kiwi Farms, A&B, etc. There haven't been hundreds of complaints, maybe a dozen at the most. Mental health team was assigned to handle all your complaints. Mental health team has filed several petitions to have your sanity checked, and the last two were so bad that they were rejected. The ones before that, I got clear of them instantly. The Office of Professional Standards is now the first base for reporting the things that the cops have done nothing about in the hundreds of reports you file. I don't file hundreds of reports. There's maybe a dozen of them. Tom, you have literally guaranteed that the one day you do have an actual legitimate complaint, it won't be taken seriously. I do have a legitimate complaint. I have a witness to the conspiracy between you, D. Price, Extra Duck Sauce, and Joshua Moon, and all the rest, and Lurker X, and all the rest of them. There is a witness to the conspiracy. They have in their possession screenshots of you bragging about getting my Twitter and Facebook accounts shut down. Your days are numbered, boy. They're either going to act on it, or I have something solid to take to court. Michael Scott with the question mark. How about clarify your question, man? You've got my attention. I'm gonna go and get something in my stomach. What you got here on the table behind me is mineral specimens. In all the trays, there are small crystals and stuff in the tray, smaller mineral specimens, and a lot of designer cabochons is what I do. Color's bad there. Let's see if we get better light on it. Some lapis lazuli, big old lapis cab. Palm size stuff. I do stones for healers. This is some blue chalcedony and rose quartz. What's your interest? We're going to be showing at the Howard Johnson's with El Paso Rock Shop. My business is called Real Things, and we're going to be showing with the El Paso Rock Shop at Howard Johnson's starting on the 15th. Yes. So basically, what I'm just like wasting time this morning. I don't know why. It's a nice sunny day after a couple of dreary days. I'm going to go out to the park for a while. I have to scope out a campsite for Ariane. She's coming with her friends, and they want to camp somewhere in nature, fairly close to town. Well, I can't respond to this Eastern European militant nationalist. But here, you have no moral compass. This is what he's saying to me. You have no moral compass if you think Israel is what's wrong in the Middle East, while radical, brutal Islamic. It's a perpetual war machine. And actually, I do. Yeah, sorry I can't respond to you. And you know, and that probably was coordinated too to make sure I was blocked and couldn't respond to that. So in a month I'll respond to it. Yeah, I can't respond there. Um, yeah, you guys, you know, you're causing serious financial harm getting me blocked. That was, you know, if you're paying attention, the call was oh, that's possible. Yeah, I got to get that checked out. I bought a thousand earrings at a very low price for sterling, um, but a high price for plate, and I can't use plate. We found out about it because Ariana gave one of her friends a pair of earrings she made with him, and she broke out from typical iron reaction. And we're planning on featuring earrings this year. Shit. And I don't, you know, I'm doing nice little crystals, you know, high end tourmaline and shit. Well, mid range tourmaline, good quality tourmaline, but tiny ones for earrings, and selling for like $30 a pair, wholesale. That ain't gonna work. It's late. Oh, I really need to shut this down. I'm hungry, and I want to go out and play. So thanks for coming, and happy day. Bye bye.